Okay, and here we are with part 5 of A Field of Flowers and Stars. Last part, Rain and Leona had set off a bomb. I mean, there's no other way to put that. Big boom boom, damage to the city, people hurt, no one killed, thankfully. Rain showed what a selfish bitch she is. I'm sorry, no other way to put that. And Fiona got fired for not making sure that Rain was under control and not doing something potentially dangerous to the city. So, yeah. Oh, and then Juno detected radiation. So, let's see where this goes. Just running through the reams of information as quickly as I can. What did you do, Rain?
I think this is a unique form of radiation. How the hell does that end up here?
Where does something like that come from?
We don't even know. Last I heard, it only existed once or twice in a lockdown test chamber.
Okay, if a big green dude with giant muscles comes out screaming, I'm out of here. That's all I'm saying.
I read those textbooks a dozen times, but it only came up once in a section about mutated radioisotopes.
Can we assume this has something to do with the unknown radiance from where the bomb went off?
You're sure they're coming from the southwest?
Yeah.
There's our answer. I believe something with the bomb may have forced an unstable interaction between our ship and the ship at the center of the city. Next question. What do we do?
Go to the city council.
Oh, we can't leave it alone. People will get sick. Or, more likely, it'll get exponentially stronger and we'll all be dead, rotting husks within a couple of days. Myself included.
That's a lovely thought, but it doesn't answer the question. There are a ton of isolated subsystems the radiation could be coming from. We don't have the equipment to check even half of them.
Look, I'm not quantum by any stretch of what you call the imagination. But I'm willing to bet the only thing that's gonna stop this is getting one of these ships very far from here. Say, half the planet? Or destroying one before it can destroy us all.
Click, click.
None of which, I might add, we can do right now.
I come with a few ways to destroy a small ship like yours.
Well, that's just great. I really am stuck here now. What the hell did I do for the universe to shit on me so badly?
Well, if time is cyclical, everything you would have done would have counted as having been done. So I would put being the total bitch. That's where I'd start.
Maybe if you stopped being such a self-pitying, cynical jerk for 2 minutes, you'd realize it's your own damn fault.
I want Juno for my AI. I'm just like, screw Siri. I want Juno.
Me. Usually enough, my girlfriend loved me too much, and I have a fear of rejection, so I shit on everybody who cares about me, even a little bit. They never get the chance to be disappointed in me, as I am of myself. Especially my girlfriend, who's been nothing but amazing to me, and I'd be lucky to find another person in the entire fucking universe who can put up with my selfish bullshit.
True.
Pull the tree out of your ass already and make it right with that poor girl, or so help me, I will put you out of your misery long before a little radiation can.
Fine.
Fine what?
Fine. I will. Yes.
Yes, who?
You?
Say my name.
Yes, Juno! I will apologize to Leona, beg for her help, and get us out of this disaster.
About time.
Remind me to look at your subroutines when I get back. You've got one hell of an attitude today.
No, I'd say she's running the mark.
I'm blaming it on the rat. Roll with it. Now, get going.
Yes, Juno. Thank you, Juno. Blah, 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 blah.
Hard light, bitch smack. How about we start with sorry for being an asshole?
Hey.
Hey, did you leave something behind?
No, that's not why I'm here. I have something important to talk about. It isn't very simple, but we need to do something.
I've been through enough today. I can't handle this right now.
It's important. I'm sorry about the way I treated you. Whether I was upset or not, I overreacted. You deserve better than that.
Rain,
I know, but we don't have time. Things suck right now, but something weird is happening to my ship in the Ark. If we don't do something, people are going to get hurt. There's some sort of reaction that's causing radiation to build up in and around Aster.
Radiation? Because of the explosion?
I don't know how to explain it. Juno detected some strange readings coming from the blast site. We figured out that whatever is coming from there is having an interaction with both of our ships. Mine is sending out a rare form of radiation, and it's causing the Ark's reactor to start to break down. And if we don't do something, everyone here could end up dead.
That's... I can't help you, Rain. I'm just a civilian now, remember?
You still know the council members.
You're the only one who's willing to trust me, Leona. If I go storming the castle with prophecies of doom, I doubt anyone will give me a second thought.
I'm inclined to not give you a second thought, and I know what you're saying isn't bullshit.
And I trust you. I need to trust you.
So what do you want me to do?
We need to get back to Juno now. I don't think we have a lot of time before the effect begins to snowball. If that happens, there's no telling how far beyond radiation sickness will be. Off the top of my head, the only thing I can think of is to disable the nuclear reactor inside of the Ark ship. Didn't you mention that it's what powers the city?
Not possible. Can't help you.
Okay, what if we took some parts from it and used it to build a new engine for my ship? If I take it and leave, the problem should be solved.
I just told you that's not possible! Our entire city relies on that, Rain.
God damn it. Fine. Fine. I hate that it's coming down to this. Help me blow my ship up. Or help me take it far away from here. Help me dump it in the ocean or blast it into space with a missile. Whatever. Leona, people are going to die if something isn't done right now.
Stop yelling and get in the house. You're gonna freak the neighbors out. You destroy your ship to save us?
I may be an asshole, but I'm not a monster. There's too much at stake here for me to be some stubborn bitch.
But you're so good at it.
Even if I'm
No, you're not.
stuck here, I can't leave you to die like that. That goes for everyone here.
I need to know, right now, if you truly mean that. There's no going back on this. Your ship will not survive.
If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. I already decided I couldn't sit here and do nothing.
And Juno?
Oh, God. I hadn't thought of that.
We can't disable the nuclear reactor. Plenty of people could die from losing that power. You can't get any parts from it either. The council would never allow it. We need everything there just to keep Aster running.
The Ark ship! If we remove Juno's hardware and hooked it up directly to the Ark system, she should be fine, even if we destroy my ship.
It draws a lot of power, but it might work. Do we really need to remove her hardware, though? Can't you, like, just upload her or something?
Nope. Interference aside, there's not enough time for an upload of that size. We were looking to build a new engine with whatever we could find, so I had her try to access the central database to gather information. That's when we found out about the radiation.
And you didn't ask me because we already...
None of that matters right now. We have to act now. It's only going to get a lot worse. A handful of minutes could be all it takes. Juno could be the first to go. Her systems are going to start scrambling the worse the radiation gets.
This is a nightmare. Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Thank God. You're a lifesaver. And Leona? I really am sorry.
We can discuss this later. There's no time to waste. I promise we'll talk about it. But right now we need to go. Rain, hurry up! And don't forget to close the door.
Coming. On my way.
Could you two dilly-dally around any longer? A bit of an update while you were gone. I'm kinda, basically, fucked. There's no way we can do anything to that arc ship of yours from here. So the only viable option is to do something to this one. To me.
Calm down. Leona has an idea.
We're gonna yank your hardware out and get rid of your ship.
I reiterate, fucked.
Calm down. We're gonna hook you up to the ARC systems. There's an access port right outside, behind the ship.
Well, why didn't you plug me in earlier?
Hello? Alien showed one day and we're supposed to give you that kind of access right away? Do you two not have security standards where you come from? You're lucky I even got permission to let you jack into the power grid.
Does this mean I shouldn't have access to the information network?
No, of course not. How did you even manage that?
I was waiting for that shoe to drop.
Wait, is that why I had to reinitiate my media pads?
Tick-tock, people. Wasting time.
She's right. We gotta get to work.
Hey, it's Leona. Urgent need of a last-minute favor.
All right. That should do it.
Yay! Thanks for not getting me killed.
You're not out of the woods yet. Without the ship's bulkhead shielding you from the radiation, you're basically a canary in a coal mine.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
How are you feeling? Can I get a status report?
I had to upload some processes onto our computer systems, but other than that, I'm fine.
Good. Do you have access to the ARC sensors?
All's good to go, but it's primitive as all hell. I have no idea how this is with an interplanetary trip to begin with. What's on your mind?
Locate your ship. We're having it moved out to the mountain range.
Aye! I see it! What's the plan?
Scouts found a hole in the rubble of the explosion, shaped like a large shaft. Runs deep enough that we haven't even begun to reach the bottom. 12 kilometers at bare minimum. We're using it as our disposal ground. But I have a question first. Which would be more effective? Burying or outright destruction?
Either of those could work, I think.
Better safe than sorry. Both. We can manage it.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking Juno.
Even with these Stone Age sensors, I can tell the radiation is all over the place. I've got less than 30 minutes before the rads overload me. Just about. After that, there's no telling what'll happen.
Alright. The plan is to drop the ship into the pit and line the shaft with explosives from above. Then we set it to glow and send the whole thing crashing in on itself.
And the rubble will act like a cork, stealing any residual radiation from the remains.
Potentially.
My poor baby.
Get over it. You've built 3 already. A 4th won't hurt.
Wait, did you actually build that thing?
Yeah? Did I not mention that?
No. I thought you were just a really good mechanic or something.
Oh boy. Do I have some stories for you then?
Later.
Not the time for this.
I'm moving. Sending out the order now. I'll let you know as soon as I hear back.
If all goes as planned, we'll be able to tell from here if it worked. Right, Juno?
Yeah, sure. Assuming I'm not a fine metallic soup by then.
I'll leave you to it then.
What?
The hell was that? She just saved everyone's bacon, and you just sent her on her way.
I didn't. Fine. I'll go check up on her. Leona, any word on how things are going?
We wait. That's about it, really. It'll take at least 20 minutes to set everything up. Assuming nothing bites us in the ass over there. I'm a little nervous. But it's You've been through rough spots before.
Rough spots, as in the city's being irradiated kind of rough spots?
Even after everything, a lot of them still look up to me. It feels strange.
Can't say I don't understand it. Every now and then you run into someone who you were sure hated your guts, and all of a sudden they're talking it up like you're the best of pals.
Did I skip something?
Even after everything, a lot of them still look up to me.
Can't say I don't understand it. Every now and then you run into someone who you were sure hated your guts, and all of a sudden they're talking it up like you're the best of pals.
Even after everything, a lot of them still look up to me.
Okay. So how do we get
It feels strange.
from that
Can't say
to this?
I don't understand it, and it's hard to sit around doing nothing when there's something big going on. I can barely sit still for 5 minutes some of those days.
Well, do you want to do something for the time being then? Or... we should probably be talking about things while we still can. Since we have the time, I mean.
Well, yeah, nothing to do for 19 minutes.
You don't need to act so nervous about it, you know? It just makes me more anxious seeing you treat it like that.
Well, I know this nice cafe that's a few blocks from here. I always like going there whenever I had a bit of a break.
Can we head back to your place, actually? All this chaos out here is giving me a headache. I need someplace quiet.
Well, it's a little bit messy.
Don't care.
You sure?
Absolutely. I've been in my fair share of messes before. I'd prefer that mess over this one.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you say so.
I can't believe I'm the one saying this. Brain, you'd better have a good reason for pushing this. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Rain.
I just realized the slow dolly zoom. Actually, it's more of a pan, but whatever.
I was selfish. I tried to make you stay. I let myself get scared and believe things I shouldn't have. I let myself think it was right because it was easier than saying goodbye. I thought if you never found a way to power your ship, you wouldn't bother trying.
I understand. And
There's more.
what else could there be? Weren't you?
I had enough.
Okay. What What?
I was in awe of you ever since you arrived. And that first night, when you dove into bed and fell asleep, I couldn't help but keep glancing back at you out of the corner of my eye. And I watched you for a good long while. All I could think of was how a real living alien being. And you looked so much like us. And then, like anyone else, you fell into bed like an explorer who'd had a bit too much of the world for them.
Well, that's accurate.
I just want to be your friend anymore, Rain. I felt the need to help you, to keep you safe. I thought that I should be the one responsible for you. That, in a world like ours, it'd be easier if you just left everything to someone like me, so you wouldn't have to worry. That I could be someone you trust in. If I could be that for you. That I could be someone important to you. If I could be that for you. That was my first mistake. Thinking you needed my protection. And because of that, I hurt you. And I'm sorry for that. You have no idea how sorry I am.
Are you done?
Yeah.
That's a lot to digest.
Sorry.
I forgive you, Leona.
You...
Yeah. For all of it. Even for reading my journal, which you neglected to mention. Nothing. You understand. It's my life, Leona. And it's my choice to make.
But it hurt you, didn't it?
Yeah, well, life is painful sometimes.
Of course it did. But it wasn't because I was stranded here. It wasn't. I've had too many people try and tell me what they thought was best for me. People who thought they could make my decisions for me and walk all over me without a care in the world. Who made me think I wasn't worth anything if I didn't live up to what they thought I should be. And I wanted to think you were different than that. You were better than them. You did so much for a girl you just met. I don't even know how I could repay someone like you. I wanted to trust you so badly. I did everything I could to push those feelings out of my heart. But when you confessed to me that you lied, I let myself believe you were just the same as everyone else. It hurt because all I could see was the things I'd been fighting all my life. It hurt because I've been lied to so much. It makes me sick just thinking about it. And for the first time since I met you, I was afraid I couldn't trust you. And I let that fear break me and make everything worse. All those times when I should have been scared, I wasn't because I was with you. I had a feeling I could trust you. I wanted to... Being stuck in a tree, hanging by my ankles, didn't scare me. I'd rather have died alone than been betrayed for the 1,000th time. I'd prefer being eaten by a lion than getting shouted at for being a failure again. Even something like an explosion I'd accept as possible when I took off to space. It was when you weren't there that got me.
Something tells me the ice cream she ate helped.
I was this close to crying when I lost you in that cave. What would I do if I didn't have you around? Even if I survived, I'd be alone and totally lost. And when you lied to me, I let myself believe I was all alone to begin with. And I let myself get ruined by that fear. And I let myself do stupid, shitty things that hurt the people important to me. Up until I met you, Juno was the only person I could trust.
And then she kicked you out of the ship.
Even if she curses me out and makes me feel like the universe's biggest bitch. I know it's because she's hardwired to care. She's like the mom I never had. And I felt for a while that we're the same.
Sorry to interrupt, but quick note. I would align the avatar on the left edge here, because that hard line right there is really kind of bugging me. But, you know, nitpick.
People like to think well. I took you for granted, Leona, and I paid the consequences for that. I decided it was better to run away and hide. I didn't appreciate you like I should have. It's my life to live and my choices to make. How I treat you is my responsibility. But I failed to be the person I wanted to be. And for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't a better friend.
Rain?
Yeah?
I told you, didn't I? I didn't just want to be a friend. I want you to be my family. You're at least that important to me. And family doesn't just mean looking out for those you care about. It's about not giving up. About being able to brush yourself off and try again when things get tough. And I'd like to try again, Rain, if you let me.
Is this like a tube coming out of her stomach? I'm sorry, I know it's a detail, but just, like, what is that? She just have a tube coming out of her stomach? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Do you have something in mind?
You're dense, Rain.
I want to help you build another ship.
How? I can't use anything here.
So let's explore the rest of the planet.
Is that why you're packing?
There has to be something out there, right?
Do you really think you'll find anything?
No idea. Does it matter?
It does.
Why?
Because if you can, I'll be able to pay you back.
You mean it?
I do.
What if I don't want to be paid back?
Does it matter?
It does.
It would be selfish then.
I'm okay with that.
In that case, live with me?
Will it be small
Probably.
and cozy?
Sure.
And until that happens,
We can get to know each other.
you want me to tell you more stories?
Only if they're about you.
And what about you?
I can tell you about the stars.
And you?
And me.
Promise?
Promise.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Maybe.
Tell me.
Well, I might
Just...
have a bit of a thing for you.
I know.
Oh, to hell with it!
Well, pending nuclear annihilation, nothing else to do. Seems like a good place to, get down for it.
God, I almost forgot.
Leona?
Ugh, focus! Ship radiation explosion!
Oh crap, what's happening out there?
This is Leona. Please tell me something good. Rain! We're in the clear!
What? It worked? How do you know if we haven't talked to Juno?
That was her! She said the radiation is subsiding.
Really? She must have tied herself into communications through the arc.
Who cares? We're saved! Get up. We gotta go celebrate. I can go buy a bunch of meat and eggs and we can grill it and Lua can get us some of her special veggie brew and
Give her a minute. She's a little high on life.
Hey, he should be just as happy. After all, we got big days ahead of us, don't we, Rainy?
Excuse me?
Rainy? Girl, I don't know what you did, but keep it up. You might not die alone at this rate.
You! Shut face!
You're not embarrassed now, are you?
What? No.
Uh-huh. You should tell her then.
Yeah.
This ought to be good.
Well, for starters, we made up.
You mean out?
Kind of saw that one coming.
Rain, you didn't actually share your feelings, did you?
I hate you. So
This is cause to celebrate.
Like, she needs to be smiling, like just this huge, almost devilish, stupid happy grin.
That's what I said. Hurry up! Daylight's burning!
can't you just let me sleep for once?
Nope.
Especially after last night.
Oh, don't be like that. Besides, weren't you the one that begged me to keep you up?
You know that's not what I meant.
Don't care. You reap what you sow. Now up! Up! We've got a lot of ground to cover today. Just think! We're this close to the end!
Yeah, right. What about the trip back? We've been out here for months.
Blame Juno. She's the one that keeps sending us new maps.
So much for a slow roll. She's really been making progress back in Aster. I mean, actually launching satellites this quickly. I'm starting to think we should have stayed in Aster. We could have had a new ship by now if I were there.
That's true. Then I wouldn't have you all to myself now, would I?
Just be careful. With Juno's eye in the sky, she could be watching our every move.
And you think she's not already?
Didn't stop you last night.
Shut up!
Rain, you see that? In the sky?
Uh-huh. It looks like a shooting star.
Probably just like what you looked like when you crashed.
Seems.
It's not burning up. I think it's crashing.
Let's go check it out.
Right behind ya.
Okay, so that was part 5 of A Field of Flowers and Stars. This part's already running a bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut here and put my combined thoughts in part 6, which I'll call wrap up. So, see you in the next part.